Episode 8 of Only Murders in the Building opens with a reminder of one of the show's strongest qualities, irony. We hear Lester's wife narrate that men have always blamed women for things they can't control. It's a haunting line that sets the tone for the entire episode, one centered around guilt, gender, power, and manipulation. It's not just about who killed whom anymore. It's about who gets blamed, who gets believed, and who really controls the story. The episode starts with Camila meeting Nikki in the Velvet Room. She proposes a ladies' night, but beneath that harmless idea lies something much deeper, a symbol of power shifting in the Arconia.
What about this idea? Let me host a private ladies' night in here. Once a month. A night without cigars. Or loud men hitting on us.
Done.
For most of the season, we've seen men hold the cards, billionaires, politicians, and schemers. Now, Camila steps into that same space and reclaims authority, not through force, but through strategy. It's interesting that she doesn't hurt Nikki. Instead, she negotiates, seduces, and persuades. Camila's rise isn't built on brute strength, but on manipulation. We then move to the present. The Arconia is more than just a building. It's a symbol of history, legacy, and the friendships at the center of this story. But now, it's also under threat. Camila owns 48% of it, and if she buys one more apartment, she'll gain control.
We have to move out because of a casino? Do you remember what I had to do to hold on to my apartment? I burned a man. I set fire to a dear friend. Plus, I bought a Peloton.
The trio suddenly realize they're not just solving a murder anymore. They're fighting for their home. The stakes are both emotional and practical. For them, the Arconia represents identity. Losing it means losing their purpose, and maybe even their friendship. Since Charles and Oliver can't exactly sneak into a ladies-only event, Mabel leads the charge. She's joined by Loretta and Detective Williams, who both have personal stakes of their own. Loretta disguises herself as Celery Wisp, a brilliant piece of comedy and character work that also ties into a recurring symbol of communication with the dead. Loretta, pretending to channel spirits, ends up pulling real confessions from Camila. Camila opens up about her relationship with Nikki. She tells Loretta that she wanted to work with him to expand the Velvet Room, but when Nikki refused to sell, claiming it was his wife's family legacy, she took it personally.
I want to start buying apartments in the Arconia. To all of them.
Her choice to start buying apartments in the Arconia wasn't just business. It was revenge. Meanwhile, Oliver and Charles get their own kind of therapy session. They end up with Dr. Stanley, a therapist who's also on the verge of selling his apartment to Camila. Charles admits his jealousy of Loretta, Oliver, and anyone who seems more confident or connected than him. Williams helps him realize that jealousy isn't just a weakness. It's a reflection of longing. Oliver, on the other hand, confronts his own fear of not really knowing Loretta, of being in love with the idea of someone, not the person themselves.
Oh, Mama, I'm bad afraid. Wow. Admitting that, I do feel a weight off my shoulders.
I think you should tell Loretta how you feel.
Look at that.
You're onto something beautiful.
Beneath all the mystery and chaos, the show is about people trying to understand themselves and the ones they love. But the episode doesn't let them off easily. By the time they convince Dr. Stanley not to sell, it's too late. Midnight hits, and Camila's deal goes through, which means the Arconia is gone. Back at the Velvet Room, Loretta's seance takes a darker turn. Camila confesses that she met Nikki on the day he died, and that he had finally agreed to work with her after learning his wife was cheating. But the way she describes it makes it sound more like a misunderstanding than betrayal.
You just tell me what you want me to do.
I need a private game. Saturday night. Just me and Bash and Flug. We can do this together.
Soon.
This is another layer to the episode's theme of perception versus truth. Everyone in this story sees what they want to see. Camila sees betrayal, Charles sees jealousy, and Oliver sees fear. The truth hides in between, blurred by ego and emotion. Loretta also finds something shocking: Lester's missing elevator crank, covered in blood, in Nikki's office. The ending ties it all together in classic only murders fashion, with a hidden clue no one saw coming. While Mabel and Rainey are relaxing, they accidentally trigger a hidden camera inside Lester's bird whistle. The camera sends footage to Vince, and what they see changes everything.
Some people wait their whole lives for luck,
Wait a second.
and it never comes.
When Camilla said that fucking doorman, she didn't mean Lester.
The video reveals Randall, the new doorman, picking up the elevator crank in front of the fountain. It's the missing link that connects the murder to Camila's rage. When Camila said she was furious with the doorman, she didn't mean Lester. She meant Randall. Episode 8 feels like the calm before the storm. The mystery is unraveling, but at the same time, everything the characters love is falling apart. The Arconia is lost, and every confession raises more questions than answers. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.